Hello everyone, Marcus here, and we made it to playoffs. Here's quarterfinals. I got 8th of 8 people who made it to playoffs, so we barely made it. Um, we got picked first for the matchups in playoffs, so the first person got the first pick of the bottom 4, and they picked me. So I'm faced off against Milk Chocolate, who beat us pretty bad in the regular season. Let's hope we can have a better game this time around. I brought a pretty bad team last time, but I think I've brought a much better team this time around. So why did we lose last time? Spadef Corv, Fizdef Zapdos, then like these two Spadef as well. I couldn't do much about them, and then Scarf Hydreigon. I had nothing faster than. So going forward, I'm gonna account for those sets and bring a team that's good into those sets, but also hopefully accounts for the other Pokemon on the team as well. So, Metagross and Excadrill really struggled with Corviknight plus Zapdos here. I had them on the team at first. They both made their way off of the team because they just were not breaking through Corv and Zapdos. I had Trick Iron Ball on Metagross. I had Gravity. Nothing worked. So those two both got off the team, which means I'm not bringing Rocks because I didn't bring Quag or Carping, and I'm not bringing Removal against a Great Tusk and Tinkaton. So what did I bring? Darkrai, Choice Specs, Modest. I have enough speed to be faster than a Cinderace or anything here really. That has just enough speed for Keldeo. So Keldeo hits 346, Cinderace hits 347, my Darkrai hits 349 with max speed Modest. So Modest Specs will be doing a lot of damage to this team. Tinkaton takes the hits pretty well, but like Cryo can get 2 KO'd sometimes, Mach can get 2 KO'd sometimes, AV Azu takes the hits pretty well as well, but I do have Sludge Bomb and then some other coverage, Ice Beams for Tusk, Focus Blast, so I maybe do a little bit of damage to Tinkaton. But mostly this game I'm clicking Dark Balls. Brute Bonnet, pretty defensive set. These EVs don't mean a lot. It's just a jump point on the defense of Spadef, I think, and then the rest in bulk. Body Press, Crunch to do damage to everything. Kind of walled by Tusk, kind of walled by Azu, but I can just Spore something. I don't think Superior is showing up here. Pretty bad into Drogalgy. And then I have Double Steel, Enam, Rotom. Yeah, it kind of struggles. Body Press mostly for Hydreigon. Crunch kind of just hits the other things, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I could have done just Body Press, and I could have fit Sucker Punch, Seed Bomb for Azu. I don't know. Rocky Helmet, after I tear a Poison, I get a bit of chip on Azu, especially if it's Assault Vest. It helps a lot for Darkrai or my next Pokemon, Keldeo, who I forgot the nickname on. I'm timid, can't run Modest this game. I want to be faster than Hydreigon. So I have enough speed for Hydreigon, and then just max special attack and some bulk. I'm clicking Hydro Pump this game. I need the damage. I need that extra chip on Tinkaton and Azumarill and Cryogonal and Spadef Corv and everything, really. Secret Sword is nice for Cryogonal, but also just nice to have a move that hits. Vacuum Wave for Scarf Hydreigon, or if Tusk gets a couple too many spins. And then Flip Turn to pivot around. I had Surf at first instead of Flip Turn, but I thought the pivoting would be nice. Next up is Rotom, a pretty similar set to what I brought last time. I got a little bit more Spadef, helps me take a hit from Zapdos a little better. Maybe I take a hit from Hydreigon too. Maybe I deal with Surf a bit better too. But that trades some Fizz bulks, which means a little weaker to Tusk, a little weaker to Cinderace. I have Nasty Plot with Overheat Volt Switch. I have Nasty Plot so that I'm not just a sitting duck against something like Cryogonal. I can at least boost up and threaten it out with some big damage. Then I have Wisp, pretty much just for Tusk. I had Thunder Wave at first for Scarf Hydreigon, because last time we battled, my opponent was switching Hydreigon in a lot on Rotom, so I thought maybe I Thunder Wave it, but I thought Wisp for Tusk was better. I need a good Tusk answer, especially because I'm Terra Poison. Next up is Enamorous. I'm bringing Scarf. Having something faster than +1 Tusk or Scarf Hydreigon is really nice. Just enough speed for Hydreigon. Full special attack and a bit of attack. I bring Superpower this week. I think Superpower looks quite good if I can get some defense boosts. Pretty good into Tusk. Live a hit from Cinderace. Does a lot more into Tinkaton and Cryogonal. Just gotta watch out for static. Then Moonblast, I need that for Tusk, and then Earth Power, I guess for Tinkaton. Focus Blast. I don't know why I have Focus Blast, to be honest. Maybe I'm scared of... Yeah, I don't know. Focus Blast doesn't hit a lot, does it? Maybe Healing Wish or something would have been better. Last mon, Dragalge, just as a pivot, one-time switch into anything really. Eject button gets me back out into one of my Specs mons. T-Spikes, I don't think Muck's showing up. In hindsight, they have double flying, double levitate, and a steel type. So T-Spikes doesn't hit a lot, but it's really good for Tusk and Azu. So I'm hoping to get it up. Then Sludge Bomb is pretty much just there for Superior. This is my Superior check. Thunderbolt, so I can do something to Corv. Then Flip Turn. I'm kind of walled by Tusk, but I didn't really want to Hydro Pump on this or Scald or whatever. That's the team I brought. Very happy with it. No hazards, no hazard removal, but hopefully we'll be okay. What do I expect my opponent to bring? I'm hoping they bring a very similar team to what they brought last time. That would be Tusk, Spadef Corv, AV Azu, Scarf Hydreigon, Fizdef Zapdos, and Spadef Cryogonal. What do they bring? Pretty much that. They brought Muck instead of Cryogonal, which is fine. Means T-Spikes aren't quite as good, but maybe they can Terra. No Superior is fantastic. No Cinderace is great. No Tinkaton is really good. So what do I want to lead with? I figure Brute Bonnet leads quite well into everything. Nothing really threatens it out besides Tusk, and I think I've got some decent switch-ins there. I want to get my Terra off early so that I can have a switch into a Azumarill, because otherwise Play Rough's pretty good into my team. Rotom doesn't really want to be taking that. Risking a Liquidation and taking Chip is bad for Great Tusk. So I want to get my Terra off. I don't see a Grass type, so I just want to click Spore. So immediately I just Terra and click Spore. Corviknight goes to sleep. This gives me a pretty sweet free switch to Darkrai. I can get some Bad Dreams Chip. And I just Dark Pulse. I want to see the set on Corv. Is it Spadef? Let's see if they're AV on Azu. They bring out Muck. I do a lot of damage. Not quite a 2 KO though. They're just Spadef though. They're not AV. And then Black Sludge reveals that. I go Brute Bonnet. They knock off. Kinda sucks. I wanted my helmet so I can get Chip on Azu. But this thing taking Chip is nice as well. And I didn't really want anything else getting poisoned. Maybe I could have gone for Dragalge there. And like bring in Keldeo to click Hydro Pump. But then I have to hit Hydro Pump. So I think that was a fine play. Keeping the eject button in the back for Zapdos is nice. As you'll see next turn. They just click Thunderbolt. And then I can bring in Keldeo. Specs Hydro Pump will kill this. I know they're Fizdef based on the crunch damage. If they go Azumarill, I can see what set it is. If they sack this, cool. That means no static for superpower late game. That's nice. I'm just gonna click Hydro Pump. I really thought about clicking Flip Turn on the Azu here, but I figured if I click Hydro Pump, I can see the set, and I can just go Brute Bonnet next turn for free. So I click Hydro Pump, I hit, and I kill. I'll take it. Azu comes out. This puts me in a really bad spot, actually. I'm very much expecting this to be Assault Vest, especially because they led it. I don't think it makes sense to lead with a Belly Drum Azu. With that being said, if this is Belly Drum Azu and I switch, I lose. They get +6 as I probably switch Brute Bonnet. I don't do anything to them. I can't Spore them. They kill me with Liquidation. Aqua Jet kills Darkrai. Aqua Jet kills Rotom. Aqua Jet kills Enam. They have to hit Play Rough on Dragalge. They're going to be faster than me because I'm min speed. And then Keldeo can get one hit in because it doesn't die to Aqua Jet and it's faster, but it won't do enough damage. So if they Belly Drum and I switch, I lose immediately, assuming they don't have terrible Play Rough luck. So I have to stay in and click Hydro Pump, which sucks. This thing's probably just Assault Vest. It's probably going to take 30% and kill me with Play Rough, but I don't want to lose on the spot. So Hydro Pump it is. Hydro Pump, they take 30, they're Assault Vest, no surprises, and Liquidation comes off. Fantastic for me. I thought I was losing Keldeo in the best case scenario here, but there was a new best case scenario. They predict, they click Liquidation expecting Brute Bonnet or maybe Rotom. Keldeo gets out of this without taking much chip at all. I know they're Assault Vest now, I'm not scared of Belly Drum. I now have a safe switch to Brute Bonnet. and I can just click synthesis here. Yes, I want to stay healthy. This thing being at max HP is really important actually, or near max. I live a headlong rush from Great Tusk as long as they're not adamant, but max attack, Jolly, does 94 max. I live 2 liquidations from Azu. I live 2 specs, Draco Meteors from Hydreigon, 2 Scarf Earth powers, maybe Specs Earth powers, I can't remember. But this thing lives hits from everything on this team. They really struggle with this. So I go into Rotom. I didn't want to go Darkrai again. They already burned a sleep turn. And I didn't want to risk taking damage like Body Press. Although taking Chip on Rotom is also not great. Maybe I could have gone Dragalge to get a slow pivot into something. I want health on Rotom for Tusk, so I can live a Stone Edge. I just click Volt Switch here. I figured they don't want to go Tusk. If they do, I can just click Wisp. So I bring back in Brute Bonnet. Since Core woke up, I can sleep something for free. So I just click Spore. Muck goes to sleep. It's getting Black Sludge recovery, but that's okay. It's in range of 2 Dark Pulses. It's range of 2 Secret Swords or 1 Hydro Pump. So I just crunch. I thought they might stay in with Muck and just sack it. So I wanted to keep it low or kill it. But I go Hydreigon. This thing can't do anything to me. I'm happy to just click Body Press. They Flash Cannon. I figured their Scarf at this point. If they were like Specs Draco or Specs Earth Power, I'm going to live the hit, and then I could just go into Enam the next turn. I'm Scarf, so I'm going to outspeed anything. But I stay in. They'd predict Enam with Flash Cannon. I think this thing's totally Scarf now because they clicked Flash Cannon. I don't think you'd bring Flash Cannon on. Maybe if you're Nasty Plot, but I think Nasty Plot's really bad here. It's a bit too slow. So I just click Body Press. I want to get damage on this. That would put it in range of Darkrai now, or close. I think it's a roll. I just keep clicking Body Press. Oh no, I don't click Body Press. This is actually a good play. Let's see this. I Flash Cannon, I Body Press. I'm very confident this thing is Choice Scarf. I think they're going to go Tusk here because I can't Spore it. They know all my moves, so they know they kind of wall me. So I figure, okay, Keldeo can take the Flash Cannon if they stay in. I don't think they're going to go Azu because they can't touch me really. And I just crunch them down slowly. And they have to get lucky with Liquidation drops if they want to kill me. So I think they're going Tusk, and Keldeo kind of covers all my bases. So I go Keldeo. I'm in a position to click a Hydro Pump for free now. And they just sack Muck, unsurprisingly. They didn't want to take the chip on Azu because they're still scared of this Darkrai. They know it's Specs. Hydreigon comes out. I really thought about staying in this turn to click Hydro Pump. I don't know their Scarf for sure, so knowing for sure would be nice. But Scarf Draco is a roll to kill me. Anything else won't kill me. I didn't want to take that roll. I thought Keldeo still looked really nice here. So I decide to switch despite Draco being a roll to kill, and Hydro Pump would kill if they're not Scarf. But I play it safe. Brute Bonnet won't take much from anything. They U-turn. I accounted for U-turn here. I figured they're probably just going to U-turn on Brute Bonnet and go Tusk. That's fine. I can just go Rotom afterwards. The Ironhead, they want Corv to go to sleep because they don't want anything else going to sleep. It makes sense. So now that Corv is asleep, they actually go Hydreigon, surprisingly. Maybe they just want to U-turn it for free. Yeah, they figured I would Synthesis there and not Body Press on Corv. So Brute Bonnet is back at full health, which is nice, but Tusk is in, which is not nice. I see that I do 14%. You'd think that's Fizdef. No, that's like no bulk. They have max attack, max speed probably. Unless they're Spidef for some reason. Or special attack. Probably not. So Rotom is my switch into this. I'm going Rotom. I would live a Rapid Spin into Stone Edge. Hopefully they're not Head Smash. Here comes Close Combat, and wow, that does a lot of damage. It tells me Stone Edge was probably a roll to kill. Close Combat after Stab is 180 base power. Stone Edge after Super Effective would be 200. So it's about 10-12% stronger. So what's 10 or 12% more than 57? 64, 63. So yeah, would have been a roll, because I think I was at 64%. So do I land my Wisp? I do. If I missed this Wisp, I would be in a very bad spot. This Tusk can spin again for free, means it's faster than Enamorous. Assuming they have Headlong Rush, Dragalge's dying. They have close combat, Darkrai's slower and dying, headlong rushes, not quite killing Brute Bonnet actually, but I don't do much back. Keldeo Vacuum Wave is about all I can do. So hitting this Wisp was very critical. If I missed this, I would have been in a really bad spot, but I had no other play really. Overheat's not going to do that much. I don't even know if it would put it in range of Vacuum Wave, so missing Overheat, or hitting Overheat, wouldn't even do that much for me. It would put me in a similar position of missing Wisp. So I just go for Wisp and I hit, so it didn't matter. They can get a spin kill, that's fine. And I believe I go Keldeo here, click Sacred Sword, or Secret Sword. Secret Sword should be 2 KOing a Azumarill. I can see the Corv spread, kills Hydreigon, and it will kill this if they stay into close combat me after the drops. So they go Azu, do I do half? I do. I don't want to take this risk. I have a lot of resources left still, a lot more than they do. So I figured I'm going to use my resources and not take risks. I don't need to play risky. I'm not going to take this roll. Just go Brute Bonnet. That's the safe play. So out comes this play rough. I'm really missing my helmet right now. But they go Tusk unsurprisingly as I body press again. Now that they're burned, I'm much less scared of this thing. I can go Keldeo safely. If they rapid spin, the next move doesn't kill me. So that's what I do. I go Keldeo. As the Ice Spinner doesn't do anything, then I can Secret Sword for free. And they just sack Azu. Darkrai's looking real nice right now. Hydreigon comes out to revenge kill me. I thought about predicting something there, but Enamorous also looks fantastic this late game with superpower. I'm wishing I had a bit more attack investment than the special attack that I brought, but I just sack Keldeo. This thing's totally confirmed Scarf now, I know it. And I think Enamorous just wins this late game with superpower. Corv's asleep, no turns burnt. I'm going to get defense boost, Tusk is burned. I outspeed Hydreigon, so I kill it. Tusk isn't going to do anything to me, I'm getting defense boost and they're burned, so I'm not taking any damage. Corv is asleep. Their only hope is that this Corv is Rocky Helmet. And it is. Oh, I spoiled it. I thought it was going to show up. Despite this thing being Rocky Helmet, Enamorous still probably won the game here. I did 20%, which means the next one's going to do 30, and the next one's going to do 40. So the next 2 hits do 70, so I should be killing this Corv. There's 0 turn sleeped, which means I guarantee kill this thing. I probably could have just stayed and clicked superpower and won. I would be chipped down pretty far. I'd be at 50% HP. So Tusk, after all my defense boost, is not really going to be killing me. I should be doing a lot of damage to them. So in hindsight, I probably should have just stayed in here and kept clicking superpower. But I don't. I go Darkrai instead. They're guaranteed a turn of sleep. I know Dark Pulse should be killing this thing after the bad dreams. They go Great Tusk. That's the only thing that was gonna not get 2-hit KO'd by this Pokemon, or not get out-KO'd by this Pokemon. So I heal Tusk. And then they go Corv next. This thing should die, and it does die. And then Hydreigon comes out, this thing should be dying as well. It can't kill me. Draco doesn't kill, U-turn doesn't kill. Except they live on 1. Do they get a crit? They do, but I live. And Darkrai gets 3 kills back to back to back, just like Keldeo got 3 kills back to back to back. So, probably should have just stayed in with Enam, gotten the kills. But Darkrai's been slacking this whole season. It needs to get some kills, so here you go. So we win. Surprising, honestly. I thought I was losing this game. I thought my matchup was bad, but I brought a really good team. I'm happy with every set that I brought. Maybe I could have had more attack. I had a lot of special attack on Enam. But the rest is good. So we're making it to the semifinals. Top 4 guaranteed. I'll take it. Number 1 got kicked out. So hopefully semis will go well. I don't know who I'm playing yet. I'm hoping it's not a rematch, but who knows. As for my other leagues, did not make it, or my other league, I guess, did not make it to playoffs in the BHA. The people below me both won, and I lost by a lot in week 8, so they both passed me. So I didn't make it, unsurprisingly. My team was pretty bad. Although, I got 2 more leagues coming up in 2 weeks or so, probably start of October. They're both PUDL leagues, or It's now been rebranded to SPDA, Spear Pillar Draft League. One of them is Master Ball, so just regular Pal decks with low tier Terra. And then one of them is Mafia, which is low tier Paldea. I've got a really cool team that I've drafted up, or mock draft, for the low tier league. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'll hope I get it. I don't have a lot of plans for Master Ball, but we'll see. So semifinals next week for this league, and then in a couple of weeks, 2 new leagues starting up. See you in semifinals next week. Thanks. Bye bye.